Hey folks, Cleveland 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. Another Fidens beer. I bought a few of these, so there's going to be some Fidens reviews coming up. Well, this will probably be later on, so you probably already, if you watch my reviews regularly, you've probably seen most of them. Whatever. I think there's one more after this one. But anyway, Fidens. This is Eugene's Axe. I always forget to show the label. But whatevs. Hops are Citra and Galaxy. It is 8.5% alcohol by volume. It was canned on 8/29, which makes this like 17 days old, give or take. And yeah, it's a double India Pale Ale. And yeah, I do enjoy black and white labels. It's got that milky kind of orangey yellow thing going on that I've become accustomed to. That's about half a finger of a off-white head. A little bit of that color from the beer is getting in there. Yeah, that's hazy. I can't quite tell if I can get any light through that or not, but whatever. Let's see what it smells like. Coconut? There's a little bit of something. I like matcha, and when I get my matcha, I get it with coconut milk. And there's a little bit of something in here that's giving me matcha with coconut milk in it. I mean, obviously it's more coconut, so the way the coconut comes off reminds me of how a matcha with coconut milk does the same thing. There's a super, because Galaxy that gives off pineapple, tropical things. There is like a bright tropical, aside from the coconut, there's like a bright tropical thing to it. I don't know if I would specifically say pineapple or anything like that, but and then there is a little bit of like a citrus thing, kind of citrus peel. Maybe a little bit of juice. Generic, I would say. Or if you were forcing me to pick one, I would say it's leaning a little more like lemon/lime kind of thing. And I feel like there is a malty thing that kind of rounds it out. I describe it as a heftiness. This one doesn't smell as hefty though. There is that heftiness, but this one isn't, because I think it was another like 8-point-something% one, and that one was like hefty. This one has that heftiness, but it's not as big. Yeah. It smells pretty good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. That coconut thing is in the taste. And that tropical thing is also in the taste. There is a there is a bitterness throughout it though. Mouthfeel isn't as fluffy or creamy as I thought it was going to be based on the other ones I've had. There's a creaminess to it, but it's nowhere near as big as I was expecting it to be. Not a bad thing though. Yeah, it comes off very similar to the nose. That citrusy thing is a little bit bigger than it was in the nose, but it's a little more pithy peel zest kind of thing than the nose. But that little bit of like juiciness and the other things are still there. Definitely leans like lemon or lime, whatever. I'd probably say lime. If you really like needed a specific thing, I'd probably say lime. But there is like it's funny because there is like a Sprite kind of like flavor in here. I haven't had Sprite in years, so I may be wrong, but yeah, there's like a little like that lemon lime thing, like Sprite or 7-Up. There's a little bit of, or at least reminiscent of that. Yeah, that's cool. It's a bit drying. Actually, it's not that dry. It is drying, but like in a weird way. Or maybe it's just slightly drying. I don't know. There is like a dryness to it, but not in the way I'm used to. That matcha coconut. There isn't a matcha thing in here. I'm just calling it matcha coconut because it reminds me of the way coconut comes off when I get a matcha latte with coconut milk. Yeah, actually, that the way the bitterness comes off, it's kind of like, because matcha is bitter. Matcha's, if you don't know what matcha is, it's basically a specific kind of green tea, but instead of having like the leaf, it's like ground. I don't know. Forgive me if I'm missing something, but it's basically a powdered green tea. So it's a little bit bitter by itself. And if you don't do it right, and you get chunks in it and whatever, but yeah. But it's still bitter, even if you do it right. So it has like the bitterness in here with that coconut thing. They should do a variant of this with matcha. That's what I'm saying. They might have to, if they did that, they might have to balance it with some coconut. Because I don't know if the coconut that I'm getting in this would balance correctly if they put matcha in it. So Fidens, do a coconut matcha version of this and then send it to me, and then I will tell you if you did good or if you fucked up. Sorry. I'm losing all track of things. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you're doing well, taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber, even though I don't really post anything on there. I post stories occasionally, but you can still follow me over there. I'm going to try to maybe do posts in the future, but who knows? Social media is a disease. Anyway, And you can follow me at Instagram, 93lumber. That's spelled out, 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.